there, my name is George Corrett from EcoQuiet Lawn Care. We've been a electric landscape provider for 10 years, serving the Middlesex area, and we're excited to show you some different methods and things we do to stay electric and go green more every year. One question that we've been asked is, are electric leaf blowers powerful enough for small and large operators? The strategies that they will use will be very, very different. Large operators will probably have more capital and maybe buy more batteries compared to small operators using on-site charging systems, which we suggest you call your clients to use electricity so you don't trip their breaker. That does happen. But in that sense, yes, it is. We have about 350 clients, from a small Belmont lawn to a 26-acre property in Lincoln. So we really handle everywhere in between, and the leaf blowers are way more powerful. In fact, let's go over here and see me blowing some wet, nasty, shredded up leaves. Put the proof to the pudding. Over here, you can see this is a mortal enemy of the electric leaf blower, hydrangea. Leaves get stuck in there and everything. It used to be that my leaf blowers were terrible for it. I would honestly leave some leaves in there sometimes because the leaves are going to grow over it. But it really can blow out pretty much everything now. So for those who need that perfectionistic look for their clients, you can do it. As you can see, these are not normal leaves. They're wet, they're sopping, they're matted from the winter, and honestly they're way too thick for that bed, and that's why we're going to move it over to another. And from here, we take our mowers, mulch them up, grind them up, and leave them all on site. No gas leaf sucker that breaks all the time, no added expense, more maintenance, more gas. It works pretty well. So now, rather than removing the leaves, what we do is chop them up and blow them right back into the beds. That's less work for us and less trucking and moving things around for the environment. Not only that, you can reduce how much mulch overall you use for further reducing carbon emissions and trucking. So this is the best thing right there. A lot of people go and take these leaves and make leaf mulch out of them. Why do that somewhere out in a big facility with a big diesel generated thing when you can just do it here? I will also say this is probably the most terrible conditions for leaf mulching. It generally is a little bit better if they're dry. It's much easier, but it still can do it. Another common question we get is, how do we make the leaf blowers last all day? The way we make them last all day is twofold. Some days it's really bad and we don't make them last all day. We just power through and we have a lot of batteries. So that's a little hard to answer right there, because personally, I've taken an overload principle of just buy more batteries, get more work done. For me, I make my money on volume, so it works better for me rather than limiting people. But with some of the more powerful leaf blowers, it's really better than spending all this money on batteries. We use on-site charging. So the employees take a couple chargers with them, plug into the outlets here, and then nobody really notices the electric bill because it's so cheap. And also, they have the batteries to go all day. However, there is a potential you could lower the lifespan of your battery by doing it. It doesn't like really cold days. The batteries don't like to charge when cold, so it's better to have somebody's garage or somewhere a little bit warmer to charge them. It's all about longevity with these batteries, and especially if it's a really wet day like this, you might not want to charge outside. So we have electric F-150s now that we're trying to use to keep our batteries warm and protected, because you can destroy your batteries by going too cheap on batteries. So that's why sometimes we like to have more batteries than less. Thank you for giving me this time to interview Eco Quiet Lawn Care, and good luck.